Hi guys, I'm ExactChaos and welcome back to another episode of Airport CEO. We are playing with the real airlines mods, and that's pretty much all we have over here. And I think we're kind of nearing the end of this playthrough. The way this airport is designed is not that weird in my opinion. It's very similar to what you would find out there in the real world, where you have terminals with multiple concourses, and all those concourses have their own security areas and baggage claims and things like that. But we're running into way too many of these notifications. If we look at some of these, for instance, saying that it's obviously someone that's come out over here, but they want to actually pick up a bag over there, and I have no idea why that's the case. I mean, all of these over here are in fact linked to this baggage bay over here, and this baggage bay is linked to, if we can do this over here, linked to this area over here. So really there is no way you could get off a plane here, arrive here, and then want to pick up your bag there, or vice versa. So I don't know why the game is trying to do that. Maybe it's due to the whole fact that this is part of one terminal. Maybe that's the case. I have no idea. But ultimately, it means that our playthrough is going to kind of come to an end due to the fact that it's just kind of flawed, I think, in that the path thing just doesn't want to work anymore. And I'm going absolutely nuts because of all of the notifications. But so that's unfortunate, really. I thought that we're beyond that with this game, so it's a little bit of a disappointment that we reached so far and then we kind of run into this problem. And I wonder whether there's been some kind of change or minor update that's made a change to how this works, which is resulting in this problem. Anyway, it is kind of working. We've got all kinds of real airlines running through here, JetBlue and all kinds of others. And that reminds me, while we have a look at it, let's quickly see what others we can accept some contracts from. Offered contracts for airlines. Anything else that we want to get here? We've got Air Canada and all of these. Anything that we haven't yet added to the airport? We've got Delta. We've got Aer Lingus, by the way. I just don't think we need another one. Do we now have Singapore Airlines? I'm not too sure whether we have them, but we can go ahead and sign Singapore Airlines if we don't have them up there already. Garuda Indonesia, we can certainly grab a little bit of them. I'm not sure if they're in there already, but maybe they're not. The rest we've kind of got. I think we've got these guys, Cebu Pacific. I think we have them, but I'll sign another contract. Doesn't bother me too much to do that. Lufthansa we have, but I'll sign another one. There's a 747-400 on that, and I believe they've now been retired for Lufthansa, like with so many others. Again, thank you so much for your comments. I do enjoy reading through them, and I might not respond to all of them, but I do read all of them. A few that I'll talk about a little bit on the episode is caution with the number of GA stands that we're assigning. Our runways are pretty much over capacity, and so if we use too many GAs, we might get run into delays. And yes, fair enough, that is a fair point. I mean, we can clearly see that we are kind of getting these runways up to a point of pretty high capacity. I wonder all of a sudden whether it's got something to do with the fact that these airlines can now move freely between the two. I wonder if it's got something to do with that, and whether we may be using stands that are reserve stands. I have no idea. But anyway, yes, so it's more for effect, really. I do hope that the game mechanics does it such that they don't assign GA flights unless there's capacity for them, and it does kind of look like that is the case, because we don't have any GA flights over here. I'm not going to change this up. I think it's a good little use of this corner over here, linking things together. There's also this comment about adding another runway. I'm not going to do that. We may be able to squeeze another one in somewhere, but I'm not going to add another one. I think most of the airports that I've been to and so on generally just uses two, and they're a fair bit bigger than this. So really, there's an Aer Lingus flight arriving now. Welcome, Aer Lingus. So I do think we don't need the design of the airport doesn't want to see more than two. Let's put it that way. So I'm not going to add another one, because I think from a design perspective I don't want to add another one. I know we can benefit from another one, but I don't want to add another one. I'd rather switch off some of these stands and see if that we can manage it that way. So obviously, yes, the runways are over capacity, and we just saw that from some of the queues that we've been seeing down here. Especially this one is now getting quite busy, and it was not a busy runway to start with. So it was. It's a little interesting that this one is getting busier than this one over here. I think a lot of this stuff is now being funneled in that general direction instead of going up into this direction over here, which makes me wonder a little bit about the whole thing. Why can't we see more of these be assigned this way? Can I just see that all of this is in fact actively working? Yes, so GA is not allowed here, smalls are not allowed here, but medium and large is allowed here. So I'm not too sure why we're not seeing more of these guys making their way over here. Yeah, see, they're all kind of moving into that direction. So it is a little weird that it is doing that. It's a little weird to me. If you know how we can assign certain stands to certain runways, that would be quite useful to do that. There's a request to remake the Doha International Airport. Now, I've been through the Doha Airport a few times. It is an absolutely marvelous airport. But yeah, we may consider that in a next playthrough or something like that. But it won't be immediately. I do like trying to recreate some of the larger airports, but we do run into so many trouble and things while doing it. But I can certainly try and do something like that. Consider it a little bit. Assign airlines to the medium stand so that we don't get funny airlines here. Yes, it's an option. It's been an option for a while, but I'm not going to micromanage it to that effect. The fact is, we've played real airlines, and the real airline mods just don't quite work the way they should be working in terms of seeing where you are in the world and so on. So we won't be making those micromanagement changes in here. Okay, so now that we've gone through that, what are we going to do in this episode? I'm thinking I'm going to do a little bit more detailing. There's a few things that we can certainly finish off on. Let's quickly assign some stuff over here, assign some stuff over there if we can. I need to check what I can actually grab. Oh, here it is. There's the stuff. We'll just grab one of those so that we get some of these things going. We can do a few more lounges, which is what I'm thinking of. And to be honest, we can probably just copy some of these layouts. So let's try and do that. And as a starting point, we'll just put a few of these things in. If you hold down Alt, you copy the entire room, just as a FYI. So if we could do something like this. How are these? Oh, these are too small. My goodness. Oh, actually, it fits in there. So let's, as a starting point, do that. Ooh, and I forgot to switch off the simulation. So we'll do that. So there we go. We've got one in there. You can see how that goes. It's not open yet or anything like that. But that's fine. That's a good starting point for us to make some copies. And just fill some stuff in a little bit. So many of these things are now kind of closed. And I wonder why. I mean, it feels like... it just kind of closed automatically for some reason. But I don't mind. I'll quickly open up a few more. That's an airline lounge. All of them are closed. All of them. It's a little weird, to say the least. Even this one. They're all closed. I don't know. I haven't seen them be this problematic in a while. So I do wonder whether there's been a little bit of an update that's causing us some concerns. Can we just get something small and tidy in here? Oh no, that's not going to work. Anything else? Yeah, Swift Veg will do the trick over there. So I'm assuming that means over here we're also got all of them closed. Yeah, it's very strange. Really very strange. We'll get Cafe Aristocratic over there. And we'll get this guy. Maybe just Turner over there. That should be fine. These are not closed. Okay, anyway, so maybe it's not a general thing that's just kind of gone through everything. I don't know. Okay, now let's see. We need a few more lounges. So let's, I'm going to copy and paste these lounges a little bit more. Yeah, they're actually exactly the same size. So it's going to not work for us that well. But we will copy it anyway. Just, oh, come on. Just because I want to make my life easier. Copy. There we go. Thank you. Wow, it takes a little bit out of you, out of the performance. I'll squeeze that in there. That should work. Yeah, that's fine. I'm not too fussed with what is happening over here. You know what? What we'll do is I'll just delete the room and we'll redraw the room so it's not kind of outside this area. Come on. There we go. Nice. So that does the trick. We can do a slightly larger lounge over here. So we'll just copy a few more of these guys. So if we do that, yeah, and maybe what I'll do is I'll just copy it without the room, just maybe the contents. So we'll do something like this and something like that, and then we can see about maybe extending things. Actually, it kind of works. That one kind of works as is with little areas you can walk around. Oh, and because it's not there, okay, we need to just assign the stuff here. At the same time, I'm kind of comfortable to get rid of all of those logos. What we'll do is we'll get a few bits and extra pieces. But yeah, we're pretty much at the end of this airport playthrough. I know we wanted to try and get an award, but I'm not sure we'll be able to do that. We'll look into that a little bit. This is probably our second last episode, just so you know, and can mentally prepare yourself for the end of it. I'm getting so many notifications, it's just freaking me out. It's that issue where they're arriving on the one side and wants to collect bags somewhere else. That's the thing. That is the thing. Oh, there is in fact a through connection over here. This is why. This is why. Okay. This is why. I think that's the situation here. That is in fact the situation. Okay. What we'll do is I'm going to close it off right over there. And there will no longer be access straight through from the one side to the other side. I think this will kind of solve the problem. I hope it'll solve the problem. I'm going to leave it there. These guys are now... See, this thing... So they're actually going through the exit on this side. Yeah, that's where this problem comes from. Okay, let's see. Maybe this will solve it in a little bit. Once we've kind of cleared things, maybe that'll solve it now. So now I believe it should say that these are separated international zones. And they would also be separated security zones, I believe, also. International zones 1 and 3 and secure zones, international zone 2. Okay, anyway, that's okay. I think that might solve the problem a little bit. Okay, let's get these lounges sorted out and we'll finish that off. So one lounge over there and one lounge over here. And we will, as part of this, also need some of these over here. We'll just place one over there and one over here. That should do the trick quite nicely. Now we can fill in a little bit of stuff in here, maybe just some plants or some more of these seating areas. So if we just do maybe a little bit of this, that should be quite helpful there. A few additional seats, maybe a couple of plants, and that should then just be fine. So let's see about what we can in fact squeeze in there. That should be just okay. We need some flooring and all these kind of things. Let's see what do we have over here. We've got Air Inuit, we've got Air Canada Rouge over here. I believe we can do something like Delta. Let's do Delta. They're all wide bodies, are they? American Airlines. Maybe let's try American Airlines over here. We'll open that one up. We probably need to give it a little bit of improved flooring in this area. I wonder if that whole situation was clearing that up. If it's just the fact that I was doing it all wrong, and that's why we had so many issues here. So what I'll do is I will kind of extend the color scheme that we've got going on over here through there. I think that should be okay. We can also extend it into the staff room. That's going to be just fine. Over here, this is kind of, let's get that flooring over here, the security flooring that we're using in this area, and let's just kind of extend that through here. We obviously need some stuff in there also, but let's get some bits and pieces flooring in our various lounges. Let me grab a little something deeper and darker like this. See if that does it kind of looks okay. I don't mind that too much. Let's find a different floor scheme for the others. Yeah, something like that over here could work. There we go, a nice big lounge over there. Let's get some carpets down. I don't like the colors of the various carpets that we've got in this game. That one, and let's get a... shall we just do a random blue color or something? Well, let's just do this grayish color right over there. Nice, that should be okay. So over on this side, let's see what kind of Canadian North. I don't think that's the one. And I don't want the far... Southwest Airlines. Let's get a Southwest Airlines in there. We will... and we can open it up, I believe. Yes, absolutely. And over here, what else can we get? Delta, Iberia. These are Alaska Airlines. We can certainly get an Alaska. And what will also be a medium style over here would be Japan, Philippines, South Africa. None of these I believe should be coming in here. United Airlines, we can get United Airlines. I believe that should be just fine, and then we can open this up and that should be good. So hopefully we'll get some staff to come and work here, and then we've got at least got those things up and running. We could probably put in some more windows. Yes, certainly should be doing that. I believe the notifications have now finally stopped. So it was the fact that this thing was open from the one side to the other side. I think that was a big part of our problem. And so maybe we've now resolved that to a large extent. Okay, let's get some stuff going on here for the staff guys over here. So what I'll do is I will grab some working space for them. Okay, something like this. And then what we'll do is we'll just get some standard seating also in here, like so, like so. Okay, that should be at least a little bit more helpful. We'll get some bins in here, over there and over there, and we'll get some. Oh, actually, we should probably get the staff a little bit of these kind of things. So a little bit of a drinks thing over there, and we could get a snack one on this side. I think that should do the trick, and we'll get some plants. A little bit of the plants in here, that should be just fine. Now, that's a good, fair enough staff room right there. Okay, let's have a quick look at what's going on with our staffing. We need passenger service agents. So we'll grab some more janitors and service technicians. So let's quickly do that. Hire passenger service agents. Excellent. That's good. We'll get 4 good ones over here. Then we'll get some janitors. 1, 2. Yeah, for janitors we can grab that, all of those, and then some service technicians. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's perfect. We'll go ahead and grab ourselves a few more ramp agents. Yeah, absolutely. That's never a bad thing to have, and maybe a few security officers if we had any decent security officers. Okay, that's okay. Okay, let's get out of here. Let's quickly see about assigning these new people to the mix. So I would like them in here, thank you. I would like them over there. I would like them in here. Add a little bit more over there. That should be good. Good stuff. Hopefully all of that's going to work now. Let's double check what's going on with our vehicles. We're making so much money. We really don't have to optimize efficiency any further. Do we have Jet A1 catering vehicles? They should be okay. These should be okay. Maybe we'll get a few more catering vehicles and maybe a few more Jet A1s, just because they seem to be popping in every now and again. So say Jet A1. We'll go with the big guys just because they're pretty useful. So we'll get a couple of them, and catering trucks. And what we'll do is we'll also get cabin cleaning. So we'll get all of those and see, maybe that is now going to be quite useful. I do think we need to get a few more security guards if we in fact can. 1, 2. Clear all those out. Yeah, that's okay. We'll give you, we'll get a bit of a ramp agent going. 1, 2 ramp agents, 3 ramp agents. Clear the rest out so they don't bother us too much. I don't think we need any more janitors. Well, Probably not the end of the world if we grab a few. Ooh, we needed more passenger service agents, so let's grab a few more passenger service agents. Reject, 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 reject. Oh, I didn't want to reject that one, but anyway, it is not the end of the world. Let's quickly assign. That should be helpful. Okay, hopefully that smooths things out a little. Oh, we also need the vehicles that we've just purchased. We don't need any avgas. We've got 5, really? Did I... Oh, was the ones that I bought avgas? That's not right. Can't be. Vehicles. Not license plate. By... Did I do avgas? No, I've got the 5 avgas and I don't know why though. They should all be at the GA depot. Oh yeah, I do. I think I've got them last time. So anyway, we'll get some new Jet A1s in here shortly. Once they arrive, we should be okay. Yeah, that connection we made over there was the real big problem, I think. Yeah, now our notifications have gone all quiet. Excellent, that's very good. Okay, we need a few more things over here. Clean it up with a few plants. Let's do that. I'm gonna just do a little bit of detailing over here with a few plants. Okay, over here. It just makes it look a little nicer. I'm not by no means an expert at detailing these things. We need a little bit more windows over here also. Just noticing that right now. Again with the offset there. Okay, that's pretty good. Now, from here though, this is supposed to be a nice big, and maybe what we'll do is we'll get a nice area where you can actually start watch the planes. From here you should be able to see the takeoff and landing. So it's part of a plane spotter's lounge that we can do over here. So let's quickly grab the windows. We'll start them here in the corner. So do a little something like this. So if we do that, this whole area is going to be quite a nice little neat area here. Okay, so let's I don't want to go too crazy with what kind of windows we're using everywhere. But if we can squeeze some in. Yeah, so that doesn't really want to work as nicely, but I think that's okay. Even if it runs into the corner there, it's not the end of the world. So we'll do a little bit of this. Just add a little bit more of the windows in where we can. Right at the edge here, probably a smaller window would be fine. Do a little bit better. Get the mediums. Let's see about placing in where we can some mediums. Okay, that's not too bad. It's not great though, but it's not too bad. Everything seems to be working now and I'm not hearing any more notifications. I like it. Okay, just a little bit of detailing going on. Got tons of staff, tons of vehicles. Should be okay, really. It really should be okay. That wasn't quite what I had in mind, but anyway, it is what it is now. Okay, and then let's try the smaller windows just to finish off a few last bits and pieces. One over there. We could squeeze a couple right there and over there. Nice, that's not bad. Yeah, that's not going to work. We're not going to do that. We'll squeeze it in over here though. Squeeze it in over there. That's nice. And even not going to really fit in there nicely. Okay, so there we go. I think that's kind of the idea that we were going for. We could squeeze one in there, but I don't think that's necessary. Okay, from here, what we'll do is we will provide a little bit of a food facility. A nice big one, to be honest. So we'll do that. Actually, let's cancel it. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to leave a little corridor all around. I just don't want any funny business with the pathing. So what I'll do is I'll just do it like that, so that it doesn't actually close things off and things like that. So let's do something a little bit funkier over here, something in the middle. I think we've done something like this previously. Let's start with the with kind of the large cash register. Let's do one kind of on this side. The other one, we'll do another one on say this side, and then we'll see about linking these things together. So now if we do the, let's grab one of these. I believe that's okay. Just like so. We'll grab one of these over there. Then we'll get some of these cooking stations. Oh, we need a fair bit of display fridges. So let's run some display fridges down here. I hate it when this happens. I don't know. I don't quite get why it happens, but sometimes it just does. Where do I find the cooking stations? Kitchen sink, stainless steel counter. What is this? This is here's the cooking station. Okay, so we'll do cooking station there. We'll turn it around. We'll do cooking stations on this side. Something like that. We'll get more display fridges everywhere. There, here and there. We'll tie these in like so you can actually get in there. And then we need something small, maybe a stove or something. Maybe something like that instead. There we go. That should do the trick. Now we can have people work there. We can even get some more display fridges because I think that's going to be required. A fridge freezer? Really? Well, let's get rid of that one and we'll put a fridge freezer in there. Maybe that's the better way of doing it. Now we probably need all kinds of seating and things. So let's see about getting little kind of areas here where people can. Yeah, I think this is gonna. I like the idea of this. I think this is gonna work quite nicely if we do that. Actually, let's not do this one. We'll do it over there. Ooh, look at that. Well, let's make sure to get that all working again. Okay, good stuff. Like so. Now let's get some form of seating going. Let's try something that looks a little different. Yeah, so I like the idea of doing a little bit of this. So yeah, something like that. A little over here. Okay, so now people can grab a snack or something as they're waiting for their planes. Okay, that should actually do quite nicely. Can we assign some of the really big ones? We need armchairs, plants, and tables. So let's grab a few armchairs and tables. We'll do one or two of them. One over there, one over here. Get some armchairs. Something like this, something like that. So a little bit of variation in there. And what we'll do is we'll grab some plants. The big ones. I actually like that a little bit. So we'll do a little bit something like this over here. And maybe even another one over there. So it just looks a little bit more interesting. Now if we sign that now, can we get the real big ones? We can. Let's get a Bistro Boheme. Bistro Boheme, welcome. You'll open up over here. And I think that's just going to be just fine. Perfect. So that's good. I wanted to go downstairs here, add an extra bathroom right in here. So let's quickly do that. We have one on this side that we can just copy and paste. I believe that's going to be just fine. So if we go here, we'll take that, copy it, move it over this way. There we go. That one will do, and then we'll do the other one from over here. Alt, grab it, And we'll move that one over too. So now we'll have a bathroom on this side. And that should be good. Okay. Let's... oh, I didn't want to do that. That's a bit of a bummer. Didn't quite work the way I wanted it to work. Anyway. And now I believe it's not quite working. So anyway, let's quickly grab this. There we go. That should be just fine. We'll do that. Okay, that's going to be okay. Okay, that's fine. Now, this is going to be the female restroom. We'll open that up. This is going to be the male restroom, and we'll open that up. We'll get it a little bit of better flooring going on here. Nice. Yeah, we needed maybe a little bit of seating. Oh, we need a fair bit of seating in here. I like the idea of doing that. And we need a we've got the travelators. That's okay. We need... Okay, let's detail this little section. And that'll kind of be the end of this. I'm not going to use this area down here for anything. It was supposed to be handling our baggage and stuff, but it didn't never quite work that way. But I think we're pretty much there. Let's quickly assign something to come and work here. We can grab that guy. Let's get that one assigned. We could probably squeeze in something over here also. Maybe let's do so. A little bit of a shop on your way out, just as you end it off. There's a little bit of a shop here for you to spend your money. Like so. We'll grab maybe just the small ones, and we'll see about getting a fair bit of this going on in here. Oops, that's not quite right. Squeeze that one there, and then what we'll do is we'll do a few over this way, and maybe even a few like so. Okay, maybe this is fine for now. Can we squeeze something, a pick and fly? Let's sign it over there. That's good. So at least that is up and running now. I just wanted to finally do a little bit of seating. So let's grab a copy of one of these things. And I'll copy it all the way like that. And we'll see about squeezing it in. Nice. That's not bad. That is not bad. There we go. That's quite useful. This one, however, won't work. But can we... Yeah, no, that's generally just not going to work. So let's copy the other side. Okay, let's do that. Copy the other side. We'll get some of them in here. Nice. I think that's going to be just... Ooh, and now it kind of missed that up. Let's do that. That's not bad. That's okay. It's a little... hang on. Let's get rid of these extra ones that's not working. That's perfect. That is kind of perfect. Okay, that's good. One more thing. We need the kind of information signs. Let's add a few of them in. Should be able to find your stuff here. We'll see about squeezing one over there so they can kind of see as they come through there. Okay, there we go. That's going to be it. That kind of works. That's open, right? Perfect. Perfect. That is good. And we've even got this one down here. Let's just put another floor in here. And then that'll be it. That'll be it for our airport. That will be it for our airport. Guys, I think that's it. That is in fact it. Let's have a quick look at what our performance statistics are at. Oh no, this is not the one. Again, we need more passenger service agents, more janitors, and more service technicians. But I don't quite get why we have unclaimed or available jobs and there's so much that's unclaimed. Must be to do with the number of terminals and things like that. So I think all in all, it's kind of working. What is that? Oh, it's Finnair. Okay, excellent. Okay, guys, I think that is it. The last episode, which is the next one, we're going to talk through it a little bit. Oh, I might detail some of this a little. But anyway, we'll talk through the airport, what we've done, and then we'll end off the series with a little bit of plane spotting, seeing what kind of planes we have over here with all of the various guys that, all of the various airlines that we've got operating at the airport. It's at, look at our money. It's absolutely amazing. Let's quickly, just before we end the episode, one more time, have a look at what is available in terms of offered contracts. If there's anything else we would like to open up to. Aer Lingus we've seen one. JetBlue, we've seen them. Japan Air Commuter, I don't think is appropriate for over here. But we have Japan Airlines, we've got ANA. Norwegian, welcome Norwegian. We'll definitely sign Norwegian. And Aeroflot and SAS. Aeroflot and SAS over here. So we've signed these guys, so hopefully we'll spot some of them. So now there are so many airlines that's operating into here. It'll be quite interesting to see what we what kind of planes and what kind of airlines we do see in our last episode. Excellent. So thank you so much for watching. Ooh, what we do need to do is maybe add some windows in there, but then I think that's it. And I will, after the series, place that on the Steam Workshop so that you guys can pick this airport up and make it your own. I would be very keen to see what changes you make and how you optimize the airport. But anyway, as per always, thank you so much for watching. If you've got comments, please leave them down below. Hit that like button if you've enjoyed this series, and join us on the Discord to discuss further what we do next and so on. Okay, guys, bye-bye.